There's a new class coming out, so there's new class inside of the target class I want to do underneath. It's class. Yeah, thank you. So this is how you change the gender. Running on a Android? The difference between oh. This is just normal. Thanks, I guess. Okay. SQI. Next. Okay. Make him very retarded, I guess. Make him look like okay. Let's engage and let's have some fun. I gotta put some music on.
You are my most trusted soldiers. We can't defeat the enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies.
Old enemies!
We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth, and misdirection will help us stay alive. We will use any means necessary to defeat this enemy. Always remember, victory is life.
I thought I would live long and prosper. No, I don't want that, I want this. I had a friend of mine came over and he installed this stupid program on my computer.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
Alrighty, looks like we have to go and rescue some people at the landing area. Okay, let's go and rescue these people. Train landed on here. there's two guys here. I like pressing B for this one. This view here. Alright. There. On to the next person.
They found us! Get up! Run!
No, don't move. I want you to die. Just like that. No, come back over here. Dad, you're dead. That's good. We want you to die. What do we do now?
Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life. Our guard unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
I will follow you wherever you're going. I guess we're going this way. Oh, you guys are following me. Okay. I guess you're on my team.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
I recommend we go in and blasting weapons. It's a pretty strong weapon.
Nothing useful in here. We should keep moving.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Yes, but nothing useful over here either. We got to keep moving.
An additional dose of Ketracel White provides a temporary boost.
Boss, we got incoming. That shuttle ready yet?
Die!
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way. Stop them.
Roger that. Come on, team. Let's go do this.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Die! Oh, crap.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
I don't know what these skills do. Oh, that's a... Get off my back!
I have seen enough. Computer, end program.
What? I mean, a program?
Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Eco Ixdan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
Okay. Not too sure how this character's gonna end up, but let's try. Probably gonna be a lot of talking at first.
You fight well. I see now why the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Rem Taral. It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my services to you and your unit.
Thank you, my crew member.
A well-executed operation. You showed initiative and inspired others to follow your lead and achieve success. Your promotion to first is all but assured. All that remains is confirmation from the Vorta commander. I will take you to him now. Follow me.
I am honored to serve you as well.
Take this turbo lift to the bridge. You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun. He awaits you there, along with his adjutant, Loris, and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one evaluating you.
Understood. A pretty cool bridge.
Prepare the fleet. We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour. Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you. And after evaluating your latest performance, I can see the praise is well earned. I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary. To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps, but we live in most unusual times.
Yes, we do live on unusual times.
The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders. Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you. While you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Each ship requires certain bridge officers to function efficiently. Be certain you have the officers you need before heading out. Report to Wayun when you are ready to depart. He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time.
Understood, Commander.
Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
If I remember how to get there, it's gonna be a little bit tricky, I think. Turn to the right. Turn left. I gotta go here. Oh, this is a different kind of a ship. Not my favorite, but looks different. See what's approved. I think I might buy one of these ships or something later on. Okay.
Are you prepared for combat? The Founder has ordered the fleet to battle stations. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
I think I am ready.
Can you vouch for the loyalty of your men? Then receive this reward from the Founders. May it keep you strong.
The heck is that? Just a piece of tube? Just be reward for you. Okay, thank you for the piece of tube.
We're detecting a number of derelict vessels ahead on sensors. It looks like they ran afoul of some Idran swarmers. How unfortunate. I believe this will be a teachable moment for our newly promoted first. Loris?
Okay, so I did some things on my keyboard here. Just want to make sure it's gonna work. You know, it should engage.
I agree, of course. First, I'd like you to move ahead of the fleet and eliminate the swarmers. Take out the derelict vessels as well. They'll attract more.
Let's go there. Go back here. That's
Warning, ship is under attack. Warning, ship is under attack.
Give me 1 second to review the washer. Sorry about that, my friends. I just had to use the washer. Okay, so what I want to do is fill down here my bar. Just like that. Okay, let's go do this.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I think that's pretty good. What the heck is that still? Yeah, okay.
quite a few of them out there. Do you require assistance?
Have faith, Weyoun. Our new first will surely prevail.
All ships, gather near the wormhole entrance.
Okay, since I can do that, I'm gonna see what skill makes me go faster. That's for sensors. This is for damage. What that one does? What's this one do? Ramming speed? It could be this one. So I'm gonna change this one to over here. And now let's switch it with this guy. Should do is here. I'll move these down over here. Thanks. I'll be having this like this so I can control the levels.
All ships, prepare for transit to the Alpha Quadrant. Is your vessel ready for the journey after your encounter with the swarmers?
We are ready.
As of this moment, we are all dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly, for we are Jemadar. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life.
I have a task I'd like you to handle personally.
Oh, what kind of task is that?
There's a Zenkethi battle station in this sector. It's heavily damaged and in danger of being destroyed in combat. I need you to extract a high-value target from it before that happens. The fleet will clear a path for you to the station. You will then beam down with an away team and escort Zenkethi Admiral Zen Tarak to safety. Understood?
Understood, my boss. Or whoever you are. I think he's a founder.
Kalis didn't have the Dominion to deal with.
Warning.
Battle
Ship is under attack.
This complicates matters.
I will make our intentions clear to the Alliance before they open fire on us.
Zoom.
What? The Dominion is on our side?
Yeah, so what skill could it be? Yeah, fights this guy. This skill right here. Okay, we'll switch it out. I'll put this one back down. No, I want to go back down there.
Hurry! We don't know our target status. We've entered transporter range to the station first. Is your away team ready?
We're ready.
Our sensors have detected the Admiral. He is on the station's upper level in the command area. I recommend haste. The Herc are likely to overrun the station, and soon. Find the Admiral and get him to safety. I'll update you once that happens.
Okay. Let's see if we can do this. I'm pretty sure we can, and I'm confident we can beat everything in here. What on earth is that? It's like a bug. What, they can walk through fire? I don't know any bugs that can walk through fire.
Making damage detected.
Where is this bug? I don't know what these skills do yet. Oh, now where's this door? Makes this brings out my shields. Okay, which way do we go? I think it's this way. What's this thing? Oh, it's a teleport. That's pretty cool. There's more bugs we gotta kill. All photons. Fire at will. Fire, fire, fire. The wax go invisible. Do that. Holy crap. Howdy! The big turkey. That's what they're called. These look like beetles or some weird thing.
Jem'Hadar, here? If you come to help, you will be welcomed. If not, today is a good day to die. For you.
Today is not a good day to die. Maybe for you. I surviving. I want to survive.
The Zenkethi? He's caused enough trouble for one day. Take him away if you wish. Feel free to crush any Herc you should find, too. There's plenty to go around.
Okay, there is plenty to go around. I think we're gonna attack more. Oh, there they are. They're back over there. Come on, my team. Let's go kick some Zenkethi's butt. Die! I think we got him all. Gotta talk to this guy.
Jem'Hadar? Not the liberators I was expecting, to be certain. But I will not refuse your aid. You are here to rescue me, yes? If not, I would like to die on my feet in combat.
I believe we are here to rescue you. We just have to become friends. Even though you look like an ugly beast.
Very well. I have a warp-capable shuttle on this station near the escape pods. I'll give you access to that section. Take me to it.
Yes, ma'am. Dude, whatever you are. think is more Zenkeki over there. All the battle stations. Fire at will. Fire! Where's this Zenkeki? I can't say a stupid word sometimes. It's a weird, tongue-twisting word. Okay, we gotta go this way. Let's keep pushing. Keep pushing forward.
Level secure. We're needed elsewhere. Fight well.
You've done well. My shuttle's done, soldier. I can make it from here. My shuttle is just beyond this door. What is your saying? Ah, yes. Victory is life.
Victory is life.
I see you've taken the Admiral out of harm's way. I expected nothing less from one of our finest. I have a new task for you first. Make your way to the torpedo bay and set one of the torpedoes there to detonate. That will take care of all the Herc on board quite nicely.
It will be done. Okay, so gotta go back over there. Kill these big bug things. Come on, let's go. Yeah, we did. I think we did. These have a better team than by itself. I always suck on ground on this game because I always seem to, what you call it, I seem to lose my shields very quickly and I die, which I don't understand why.
Jem'Hadar, huh? This day just gets more and more interesting. If you're here for a fight, you'll get one. But with all this proto-matter around us, it might be brief.
What do you mean it might be brief?
Fantastic. If you're not here to fight, I'm gonna assume you're here to help. We were about to disarm all these beauties. I'm sure you noticed this place is a little unstable. No one's thrilled with the idea of all this proto-matter exploding. Want to give us a hand?
Not really, but it looks like I have to. You know, I'm a very busy person.
Right. And you figured a room full of proto-matter would be the best way to make it go boom? Wonderful. Look, let's compromise. We'll neutralize the proto-matter in all but one of these torpedoes, which you'll set to detonate. Everyone's happy. My team needs 3 minutes to get it done. You okay with this plan?
No, I want you to do it in 50 seconds. Yeah, I have no... Looks like I gotta stand here, protect whatever's coming. I don't see anything coming. How boring. Where is everyone? Nothing over here.
The renowned Starfleet efficiency. 3 minutes is an acceptable time frame. Let the good commander know we are agreeable to his terms. And first, don't tarry once the demolition task is complete. We require your skills in combat over Bejor.
Acknowledge, even though you look ugly. Okay, bug people or Zenkeki, bring it on. There they are, they're coming. Good, shoot them all. Hit the big one.
one stack down. Keep up the good work.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
Okay, I think we got those ones. Where's the next bunch coming? Way over here. Ow! Hey, we got those guys. Where's the next? Over here.
We're halfway done. Keep doing what you do best.
Better be halfway done. Where you came from? Stupid skill. This glitches on here. Yeah, we got those guys. You got to stay high all the time. So we can kill some more Zinkeki. It's been 3 minutes yet. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about those. They freeze you and you can't shoot one. Which I find is a big downfall. Stupid thing. There we go.
Keep them off us! Protomatter's done, but the explosives are still intact. We're good to go here. You want to push the big red button? Or shall I?
I want to push the big red button.
All right. Protomatter is out of commission. Nice work. It's been interesting, fighting with Jem'Hadar instead of the other way around. Well, Command wants us somewhere else, so adios. Try not to get shot, yeah?
Adios, Camino.
Time is a factor here, First. We have need of you back in space. Are you prepared to leave the station?
Alright, Captain. I am ready to go back to my ship.
You've done well, First. I believe we are going to work together quite nicely, all for the glory of the Founders, of course. Our main task lies ahead. Simply put, we must save the Alliance forces in this sector from the Herc. I trust you're up for the challenge?
I guess so. They're all over us, huh? And the command center has been blown up.
Slow down those Herc ships. They're much easier to hit that way.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
You fight well, Jem'Hadar. Kapla!
Mayday! Mayday! We're barely holding on here. Can anyone help?
I'm on my way.
A Starfleet vessel is in trouble. Assist them.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Target the Herc, forces, and fire!
Dominion vessel, thank you for your assistance.
You're welcome.
We picked up an incoming Herc dreadnought. Stop that.
A Herc force is coming your way. I will assist you.
I do not see the Herc. Oh, it's going over there.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
It's almost dead, which is very good.
Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
You got him all, Captain.
Another well-fought victory first. You continue to impress.
Right, victory.
And the Founders want you to serve alongside the Alliance as part of their defensive forces. There are two viable factions to consider. The Federation and the Klingon Empire. It's indulgent, I know, but I think the final choice should be yours. Who shall it be?
Okay, so you get to pick Klingon class or the Starfleet class. I like Starfleet, so I'm going to pick Starfleet. Click the Starfleet side. Okay, let's do this.
Interesting choice. I think you'll fit in well there, eventually. It might take some time to get used to the way they operate, but I believe you're ready for the challenge.
Bloody right, I'm ready for the challenge.
This meeting is classified. You are one of a special breed, chosen by the Founders for great things. To that end, we will supply you with special gear and training. Use this transponder to directly contact us on a secure channel. I expect regular reports, especially regarding unusual developments. And do remember, victory is life.
Awesome. Depart from the system. We don't need to be here anymore. Peace. I'll see you guys later. Captain, we're having problems with the people on the bridge. Okay, that's awesome. I think science class is pretty good for this. But I haven't played it very much to actually tell them. This. We get always a bunch of people here.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit in Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
Okay, my founder, I'm gonna go there as soon as I can. But first I'm gonna accept some things in my inventory.
If you'll excuse me.
You are excused. Let's go here. Okay, I might be able to do some things on this thing. I always like doing these things. Longer ones are like better because it is personal. Up for 2 hours. Okay. First we'll do it. We'll be doing a lot of these things. Maybe officers. Map. I'm gonna go here because I have a couple things in here I can grab. I got this I can grab. Let's click that. Back out here. This one I can grab. Let's grab that one. Oh, so I got this one here I can grab. Let's grab this.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help, badly.
Tell the ambassador that any Jem'Hadar aggression will be met with deadly force.
This is Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates. Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
Alright, nice meeting you too. Game over.
Hello! I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here, on the promenade.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to a bunch of people during the talk.
Admiral Quinn's office is behind those doors.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, especially the Klingons, consider the Herc to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with your people. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
Well, that's cool. Galactic peace. Understood, Captain. These guys love to talk.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
This summit may be difficult. While the Federation will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and your people, or the Herc for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. The Herc are a threat no one can ignore, regardless of what quadrant their home lies in.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
I would not hope for aid from the Empire, Jem'Hadar. Most of the High Council see the Herc purely as a Dominion problem. There are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it, but they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for our allies, should they side with you.
Without the Empire! I thought I was with the Empire, but I guess I'm not. I'm with the Federation. You guys can go sucking eggs.
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
Who are you, ugly face?
It's important to win the hearts and minds here. Many of the summit attendees, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be our problem, and our problem alone. It's up to us to convince them otherwise. If we don't stand together, the Herc will ravage every civilization, one by one, throughout the galaxy.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Rom. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Herc launch a full invasion into this quadrant. I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
Hello there. I'm a little surprised to see a Jem'Hadar here. I figured Odo would have come himself to find out where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. If you fall, the Herc will come here, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop them, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion. There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe we're going to take a journey together soon. Something else on your mind?
At the moment, you guys talk too much. I'm tired of you guys talking. I don't want to hear talking. I don't want to go fighting.
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
I don't really care about the bar. I want to go fighting. I'm gonna get to this stupid bar.
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tidy profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed when the Herc attacked Ferenginar. We would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well... Did you have another question?
No, I don't have any questions.
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
Hello there. I take it you're not here to update your ensemble. Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Herc problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly. Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Herc. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. There's no love for the Dominion on Cardassia, but we know that we're next if you fall to the Herc. And so, we're ready to be good neighbors.
I'm ready to be a good neighbor as well, even though you look like a dinosaur.
Will there be anything else?
No, I don't want to talk anymore. I want to get on with the game.
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill, even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
Okay. Oh my gosh, next, go around again, these stupid people.
Ah, hello there. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently recommissioned Starfleet officer at your service. Can't say I was expecting to see a Jem Hadar here today. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Herc. The station took quite a beating. Worse than I saw during the Dominion War. We're still treating casualties, and it looks like we'll be seeing more soon. A lot more. The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more are on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Herc dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees soon, as will Bajor. Something on your mind?
Not right now. I want you guys to stop talking. Tired of running around. You know I've been saying that over and over and over. So listen here.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest. I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time. The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm pretty biased on that point. Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, my advice to you is this. Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees, people who are depending on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. Boots, whatever.
Boots, whatever to you too.
Was there something else?
No, thank you. I just want you guys to quiet. Until I've talked to this dude.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink? Hollow Sweet? Dabo? Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can. My fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Herc, 34th rule or not. You can't spend your money when you're dead.
I know you can't spend your money when you're dead. That's why you spend it when you're before you're dead.
If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Herc and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tullaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Odo. He's back like a kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed.
I don't think you're cursed.
Can I get you something?
No? Well, if you want to give me some rubber whiskey, that would be great.
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Jeez. Hey, this isn't just run around and talk to people.
A Jem'Hadar? Here? Where were you when we needed you most? When the Herc came, we sent distress calls. But no Jem'Hadar came. The Founders didn't save us. Only a few of us managed to get away on ships before the Herc closed in. Word of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended. Their stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us, on our prison moon, to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So, when the Herc came, we decided to come here, through the Celestial Temple, to seek deliverance. If our old gods won't listen to us, perhaps Kai Kira and the prophets will.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna promise you.
Are you surprised, seeing Karemans here on a Federation station? That's how bad it is back home. We had to come to the Federation to find safe haven. There's nothing for us in the Dominion. Not anymore. That's right. Your gods abandoned us to the Herc and left us to fend for ourselves when the invasion got rough. It's no wonder there's talk about rebellion on Karema, and many other worlds besides.
Okay.
And now, here you are, just like us, asking the Alliance for help. Don't be surprised if they refuse. People here still remember the war and what you, Jem'Hadar, did to this quadrant. You ask me? It'd be justice if they turned their backs on you, just like you did to us.
The summit will begin soon. First, transmit your report to me for review. The Federation and Klingon positions were predictable. I'm surprised the others aren't sitting it out, particularly the Ferengi. They're usually more interested in saving their own skins, after all. Interesting that Dominion citizens are traveling here for safety. We'll have to do something to assist Starfleet and the Bajorans on this. That's all for now. First, report to me in the conference room when you arrive.
I talk to you. I don't want to talk. I'm ready to talk to the people. You come back over here. Here we go. Into the summit. Oh, where's the summit? I think I talked to these guys.
Something on your mind? I'm not far. Look there!
Hey, not there. Where do you go from the summit? Second floor, maybe? First floor. No, it doesn't tell you where to go. You have to just run around trying to guess where to go. You don't go there. Bank and exchange. Yeah, maybe it's here. I don't think it is, but... Okay, don't go here. No, you don't go there either. It's kind of stupid. Where do you go? Maybe you gotta go to the stupid bar and talk to that guy. Oh, there we go. Conference room.
What a surprise. Everyone's here and no one's started shooting. Quite a commendable level of restraint. See if you can keep it that way. Take a moment to get settled. Speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
We're talking to these guys.
I envy you, Jem'Hadar. You have had the honor of fighting the Herc to defend your home as a warrior born. Jempuck is not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Hurk, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethar waits for their worthless souls. Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Hurk. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire!
Ah, the newly appointed First. I'm glad we had a moment to talk before the summit begins. Your report on the other attendees and their positions was appreciated by myself as well as the Founder. I hope you realize the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon you. To speak directly to a god is a privilege, one seldom offered to a Jem'Hadar. I trust you will not abuse it.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now. I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
Hello. I have high hopes for this summit. Many worlds in this quadrant have been attacked by the Hurk, including my own. We must all realize that without the Dominion, the Hurk will wreak havoc throughout all quadrants, and we will all suffer. I can't help but think that there's a path to a peaceful resolution in all of this. There's got to be some way to end this madness before more lives are lost.
If I can have everyone's attention, thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss. Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Hurk will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Hurk can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Hurk! Reading Hurk boarding parties! Multiple decks! They've concentrated in the damaged pylon, or processing area.
Get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Hurk trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
all these Zenketti. Get off my station! Oh, I hate that stupid thing. When you do that little yellow thing, you can't shoot your weapons. Shoot!
Bad news. The hangar security shield is on the verge of collapse. If it drops, you'll get pulled out into space, so let's make sure that doesn't happen. You need to stabilize the power relays and recalibrate the shields. There are consoles near your position you can use to do this.
I got confused last time. We had to go up here. Enemy target down the front vehicle. I'm gonna actually go.
Flanking damage detected.
Computer is done.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uranium ore in there. If they damage it, it could ignite and set off a chain reaction that could destroy the pylon. You'll need to make your way up there to secure the area and restart the safety systems there. Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
Very well. No listening. Let's come across here. Okay, some more up here. Let's kill them all.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline. You'll need to restore power to that section and reinitialize the safety systems to get everything back online.
Acknowledge. Let's get everything back online. Get this computer to
The safety systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice work. Hold on. I'm picking up multiple Herc life signs in your area. They're converging on your position. I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
Understood. Let's kill them all.
Enemy targets on sensor. Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
No, my time. Help me, my team members. Buy me Thundercat. Come on, you can do it. I know you guys are over there for you can't get him anyways. Come on, revive me. Thank you. Alright, revive me. What are you guys doing? You see, I'm dying. Team member. Stop attacking! There. Where's that guy there? He's over there. I can really fire him. Alright. Ship and we can actually destroy things, no?
The Herc are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians while the rest of us defend the station. First Dukan Rex will accompany you as a combat escort.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
Red alert! Let's go! Blow everything up here. You see all the red things? That's all we're gonna shoot. Destroy.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
And good luck with the Herc. You'll need it.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing.
Plotting the course for Beta Z. May the prophets guide you.
Failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
I'd like to be pretty close. Get these guys over here. Captain, it's all over here. It's gonna kill them all.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Shields failing. 4 shields failing. Left shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Right shield failing. Target shields have failed.
Oh, that was close. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Nice work. But I'm afraid there's bad news. We're picking up Herc vessels and they're heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline. We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to regroup and prepare for battle. Let's hope it's enough.
Warning. Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
Honor your ancestors! Fight now and destroy the Herc!
Concentrate fire on their capital ships.
Chief, I need those systems online!
Captain, my ship's in the boat. My ship's getting out of work.
These Herc do not know fear. I will teach it to them.
Systems online in 60 seconds.
Left shield failing. 4 shields failing. Right shield failing. Rear shields failing.
Don't let the frigate swarms get behind you.
Hull integrity below 50%. Hull integrity below 25%. Target's shield.
Just a few more seconds.
So random. I love how your ship is not very good sometimes, but that's okay. We're gonna come back, respawn, and destroy them all. It's hard when... One reason why I don't like a small ship, because it's hard to see where you are. Let's go.
Defense systems online. Target the Herc and open fire.
Ship is under attack. 4 shields failing. Left shield failing. Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
Not bad for a ship that hasn't put a thing on it yet.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 25%.
You have the weapons up soon.
Target's shields have failed.
All weapons ahead. Shoot, shoot. Fight, fight, fight.
That was the last of them. We're not picking up any Herc ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least. Hopefully it's clear to the Alliance that the Dominion is prepared to work with them to stop the enemy. Let's hope they're ready to do the right thing.
Let's hope so they're doing the right thing as well. Well, not doing the right thing, they're gonna do the right thing, Terry.
In the meantime, my fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Remain vigilant. I will have new orders for you soon. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life.
Pay close attention, recruit. I will only speak of this once. The severity of the Herc's attacks was surprising, but we should have been prepared. This is not the first time we have been forced to deal with them, after all. For the first time, we require allies. We must make it clear to the Alliance that the Herc threat is real. It could destroy us all. You're going to be tested. This will take more than being a good soldier. You'll need to be a diplomat, an ally, even a friend. Am I understood?
You're understood. Depart from system.
That was unexpected, but I suspect it will show the Alliance just how real the Herc's threat is to all of us. After today, I'd like to think that letting the Herc destroy the Gamma Quadrant is not a viable option. For most of them, anyway. In the meantime, I have received a request from Kai Kira of Bejor. She's asked to lead a mission to the Ennis system, and I've approved it. She has also asked for your assistance. Provide it. And first, make sure she comes back safely. Consider it your highest priority. Dismissed.
Remember, victory is life.
Congratulations, Honored First.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop it here for today. I'd like to say thanks again for watching. If you like to see new...
I need your help with a very sensitive mission.
You can always